Lego. I'm 22 years old and I'm a single mother with a child. I recently have started going back to school, and during one of my classes I found myself being asked to tutor from this guy in my class. I never thought about talking to anyone, especially after I had my son. I even made a celibacy pact that lasted almost 2 years, but despite my slight worries about studying with the guy, I gave in and began tutoring. The first time he came over, we actually studied, and I even made sure to look extra busted to make sure basically nothing would happen. Um, he told me that he would be able to study more if I could just relax a little bit. So we went a little bit off the subject. He eventually told me that he was a married man. I'm going to summarize it. It's the longest letter I've ever gotten, and I'm going to post it in the description box. It is just too stinking long. There's no way I'm going to read all this. Like, if you want to read it, go right ahead, but there's no way. So anyway, the dude is married, okay? Dude is married, and the more he kept coming over for their tutoring sessions, the more relaxed she got, and eventually she gave in and she slept with him. They continue to have a sexual relationship, and she knows that he was married. She knew he was married, and she popped up pregnant. Yeah, she popped up pregnant by the married man, and she kept asking him to leave his wife, and of course, he said he wasn't going to leave his wife, but that he would like to take her and her son to his next duty station. So a duty station means he's in the military. So he wants to move the girl, and the mistress and her son and his wife to his next duty station. He told her when she got pregnant that he wanted her to get pregnant and that he actually wants her to have a child for him every year. I know. He wants her to have a child for him. To me, that part was just like, are you serious? You let him say that? You let him say that? For real? Yeah, but anyway, she wants him to have a child from every year. He said he wants to get her a big house and let her raise their kids in that house. Not like he's going to be there, because he's never going to leave his wife. It sounds like from the way she said it, he has no intentions on leaving his wife. So one day, the wife found out about her and decided to call her. Now, while the wife called her, the writer of the letter, the man was actually passed out drunk. So the wife and this writer of the letter, the mistress, had a conversation. They were talking back and forth, and basically the mistress here tells the wife everything. Just lets her know what's going on. After that, the husband finds out that the mistress and the wife have been talking, and he drops the writer of this letter, she said, like a hot potato. He dropped her, told her that she was bad business, literally that she was bad business, and drops her. Didn't talk to her for days and days and days, and she doesn't know what she wants to do with the baby. Of course, he says he don't have the heart to get rid of the baby, but how, of course, he wants her to keep it. So he didn't talk to her for days, and she's still debating on what she's going to do with the baby. And then he finally comes around and still wants to talk to her. The only rule that he seems to have is that he doesn't want her and the wife talking. He doesn't want them talking back and forth. But every time, the wife still calls the mistress, because the wife says she doesn't have any friends. And so she needs somebody to talk to. For some reason, the wife keeps trying to be friends with the mistress. The wife tells the mistress that the husband is trying to get her pregnant, and that he thinks that getting her pregnant will save their marriage. Now, I hope I have all of it. Trust me when I tell you, you are welcome to read this long, long, long letter, but I've already read it in its entirety, so I'm ready to give my advice. Now, she knows she asked for a straight no chaser, and of course I'm going to give you that. If I don't give you nothing at all, I'm going to give you straight no chaser, okay? Oh, girl, he saw you coming. Okay, now the reason why I want to do this video is because I already wanted to talk about this subject, which is how not to fall in love. And I still may do that video. There is no reason for you to be in a situation that you're in. There is no reason that you should have ever put yourself in a position to fall in love with this man. That man is married. You were celibate. I mean, you probably was a little bit weak. He preyed on it. I don't know if you told him that you were celibate. I don't know how much you told him. You didn't say that you told him that, but it's crazy. And, oh my gosh. First of all, when you talk about the baby, I suggest you keep your baby. I mean, you made a mistake. The baby didn't make any mistakes. Not the baby's fault that all this happened. The baby made no mistakes. God will always take care of you. He will take care of you. He will take care of your baby, man or not. This man or not, he will take care of you. But that baby is a blessing from God. Despite the situation surrounding the baby is a blessing. Every baby is a blessing. The babies of God, the babies come from God, and they are a blessing from God. I don't suggest that you abort your baby. No, I suggest that you keep the baby. You already made one mistake. Don't make two. Okay, that's just my opinion, and you asked for my opinion. I think he's using you, and I think he's playing you, and it is so disrespectful. So he wants you to have a house full of his kids. You say he wants you to have a kid for him every year? And he has no intention on being with these kids? What? And you think that's cool? Oh, no, ma'am. When you have this baby, make sure this is your last baby by this married man. You can do so much better than a man who wants his wife and want you on the side. He said he want to get you a big old house and have you have a house full of kids and raising that in that big house by yourself. He dropped you as soon as you did something he didn't like. When you start talking back and forth with the wife, he dropped you. How would you feel if he dropped you in a house full of kids? He already showed you he has no problem walking away from you and walking away from his baby. If he walk away from one, he'll walk away from a house full. Do not continue to have babies with this man. He's not the one for you. And as I said before, because I had a strawberry letter similar to this before, God is not messy. He says, I am not the God of chaos. He would not do this to you. He would never give you somebody else's man. This is not your man. You don't owe this man anything. What I suggest you do is try to pull yourself together and make the most of the situation. But continue to talk back and forth with him. He's a user. Then you already know he's lying to you. He's lying to the wife. He's trying to impregnate the wife. This ain't no farm in Utah. You can't just have a couple of women all over the place just doing what they want to do. No. He's married, okay? Now, like I said, you already made a mistake. Don't continue to make mistakes. Let that married man go. Let him be with his wife. Now, if he want to leave his wife and get legit, that's okay. Then maybe. But even I still doubt it because I don't think God would bless this because of the way it came together. Let him clean all of this up before he get with you. He is so stinking messy. What is attractive about this man? I know it's been 2 years, but the picking's been this slim where he looked like he's special. There ain't nothing special about this dude. He left you high and dry. You said at one point he has your son calling him dad? What? Girl, no. Okay? What I suggest you do? Get yourself together. Stop messing around with this clown. Do the best that you can for your unborn child and your son. And stop listening to him. That's game. That is game. Some men will say whatever it takes to get you. And that's what he did. That's why he don't want you and the wife talking. Because he don't want y'all comparing notes. And y'all already have. Why is he trying to impregnate her when he said he's making a life with you? This man is a user. He's scandalous. He is not the man for you. If I don't know nothing, I know this man is not the man for you. Don't waste your time. I'm telling you, you're going to waste good years of your life messing with him. And last time I had a strawberry letter with a mistress in it, I think she had been with him for 7 years. And she was saying I had been in the relationship so long, I don't know how to get out. Don't waste your life. You can't get that time back. Don't let it be 7 years of somebody who don't even want to make you. Don't make somebody your priority if they're making you an option. And he's making you an option. I can be with my girl, I can be with my wife. That's how he's treating you. You deserve better than that. You deserve to be with a man who wants to be with you and just you. No man should have somebody sharing him. For real? Like it ain't a bunch of men running around here loose? I think the fact that you were celibate kind of clouded your judgment. And you said it in your letter, you started talking a good game, and maybe it's because you hadn't talked to somebody in so long that you appreciated the attention. He preyed on that. He just came at the right time, but he is the wrong man. He got you in a weak moment. You said you've been celibate and you enjoyed the attention. He preyed on that. This can still work, but don't waste your time. Don't waste your valuable years on this man. He's going to bring you nothing but pain and sorrow. Mark my words. Get rid of him. Cut the fat out your life. Get him out of there. I'm telling you. All right, real talk. If you guys have a comment, go ahead and post it. Video responses, go ahead and post it. See you guys later. Deuces. Sorry for so fast.